Hey, in this video, I'll be discussing power off the grid. What do I use at Sherburne Outdoors for my 2 to 3 day trips that I go on, and how it works for me. Let's get into it. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am Robert with Sherburne Outdoors, and welcome to the Cohutta Wilderness. We are deep, it's the middle of October, the leaves are changing and everything's on fire. It's beautiful out here. One thing I wanted to talk about, and I get a lot of questions on, is when I'm out overlanding, doing my thing, and the Gladiator, we're off grid, we're deep, it's about power. So I think a lot of people think of camping as needing to be a primitive thing, like you need to suffer. You're out and about, it needs to be painful. And that could be no further from the truth. I'm not into suffering. When it's in the winter, you can see that I use a diesel heater. This next summer, I will be using an electric AC. I like to camp year round, and I like to be comfortable. This should be fun. This shouldn't be miserable. And it also shouldn't be primitive anymore. A couple years ago, I bought a 500 watt hour power block from WattFun when I first started overlanding. Had no idea what I was doing. And you know what? It was pretty good. And it's lasted this whole time. It is perfect for me when I'm doing a, like I'm on right now, I'm on a 3-day trip, 3 full days. I've got the refrigerator in the back seat of the Gladiator. I don't use coolers, I don't use ice. I plug it in and I have cold food. I eat well. Tonight we're making fajitas. It's gonna be awesome. Again, this doesn't need to be primitive. We're not making hot dogs. Well, nothing wrong with hot dogs, but I like to make a good meal when I'm out and about. And the other thing I have is I have a lot of electronics. I got drone batteries, I got GoPro batteries. I take an iPad out with me. I like to watch TV when I'm out and about. I download watching season 5 Yellowstone tonight. I download the videos and go out, watch them inside the rooftop tent here before I go to bed. But we got a lot of different pieces and parts that require. So I keep this plugged into the Jeep Gladiator when I'm driving, and it keeps it fueled up. And then when I am parked, I pull it out and do everything else, and it makes everything work. Again, on our conversation on remote power, got the power bank in here, got it plugged to the fridge, got iPads charging, GoPros, we got drone batteries from DJI, and we got it all hooked into here. And when it's flowing, it's actually going into the car. Now, you can see here I'm in a forest, so solar panels don't really work for me for doing the recharge. So tomorrow we're having a 6-hour day. I'll plug the battery into the Jeep, plug the fridge into the battery, and everything will be fine. And it'll actually be topped off when I get to my next spot. I never ever run out of power. But let's take a look at this really quick. So this is my WattFun. Again, this is a 500 watt hour. It's been pretty good. I would like a little bit more juice, but I've got no problems. It's got a wireless charger built in the top. You can see my phone's actually charging. It's got your AC/DC. It's got some one USB-C. I wish I had more. It's got 4 USB ports here, and then 2 AC out, and then 1 cigarette lighter plug, and then a couple other ones that you can use for various things, which I never do. But this is my basic setup. You can see I'm powering up a camp lantern right now, and then I'm powering up a box of GoPro batteries. We've been going through the GoPro, and I'm on the GoPro now. But this is my basics, and then I carry an electronics bag that has every connector known to man, has audio stuff, more stuff, an iPad. Again, watching TV tonight, no reason not to. After I go to bed, crawl up and go to bed, that's how I like to roll. But then we'll have other lighting pieces that we'll have to charge and have everything up. And then again, when it's cold, I plug the diesel heater into here because it does need some electric current along with the diesel fuel, and this goes. And this has worked well for me. Now, is it going to work long term for me? There's some things that I want to do, and I'm thinking about moving to the Blue Eddy 180. Here's some information on it. It would allow me to do some other things. Like, I do make camp coffee, but I would like to have a K-cup. I'd like to even make it even simpler with an espresso maker and get a little bit more bushy out on the trail, and a few other things. And I'm maybe starting to think about going 1 extra day. And I think I might need a little bit more juice. So that's one thing I'm looking at. But with all that said, I am so happy with this. I paid about 500 bucks for this like almost 3 years ago now when I bought it during the pandemic. You can probably get these probably more like in the 300 range right now. The one I'm looking at right now is about a little more than twice the size, and it's right around 800. So love these things. Do yourself a favor. If you're interested in this, do some research on a power station. You don't have to start out big, you can start off small, but take yourself some power out there. Enjoy the outdoors for being outdoors, but also, you know, you don't need to rough it. Bring some electronics with you. Enjoy the time outside. That's why we're here. I do a lot of solo trips, so I need all this stuff, and also the content creation. We're constantly charging drone batteries. Man, did we go through those things fast. And so without having this guy, it would not be possible to keep making those videos as much as we do. But with all that said, you don't need a power management system either. Love my boys over at the Story Till Now, or Matt at Ozek Overland Adventures out in Arkansas. Those guys go out and do these crazy trips, and they got these awesome power management systems. I'm just not there yet. I may be there in the future where I need that type of capability, but right now something mobile and portable is perfect for me. That was my everyday ride, to go back to being an everyday ride during the week, and on the weekend we overlanded out, and I look like one of those guys. So with that said, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please click that like button. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and click that bell to be notified when we got new content out. Hope you enjoyed the Kahutta. Everybody have a great day.